It's kind of a long story.
That's okay. I've got time.
Well, it all started on Scab Island. Some of my admiring fans had pressured me into telling my LeChuck evaporating story once again. Hey, you guys get out of here.
This is a toll bridge. You gotta pay.
Who's gonna make me, Shorty?
Tough guy, huh?
Okay, put me down now and I won't have to hurt you. Tough town. I guess I should have got those traveler's checks. Welcome to Woodtick. No treasure hunting zone. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Wanna see my scar?
Depends. Is there a good story behind it?
As a matter of fact, there is. It's a story of the ghost pirate LeChuck and his gruesome demise.
Heard it. This is the one where he drinks too much root beer and burps so hard he explodes, right?
Not exactly.
A woodchuck could chuck no amount of wood since a woodchuck can't chuck wood.
But if a woodchuck could chuck and would chuck some amount of wood, what amount of wood would a woodchuck chuck? Grog, please. Shaken, not stirred.
Maybe you'd like a Shirley Temple instead.
I'm old enough. Look at my beard.
Of course, if you have some ID.
I must have left my ID in my other pants.
Even if a woodchuck could chuck wood, and even if a woodchuck would chuck wood, should a woodchuck chuck wood?
A woodchuck should chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, as long as a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Oh, shut up.
Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, LeChuck busting stud.
Uh-huh.
Do you know anything about Big Whoop?
Uh-oh. Who sent you here? I should warn you. I'm heavily armed.
I was sent by the IRS. Let me see your files.
The who? You mean you never heard of the 4 men who buried it?
Oh, them? Yeah, I know about them. Of course. Who are you?
Sure, Sonny, I can get out stew. That's easy. I can also extract grog, spit, and swamp mud. That's because I'm Mad Marty. I'm mad about getting your clothes as clean as they can be.
What do you know about Largo Legrand?
I don't know anything about cargo or contraband. I'm clean, clean, clean.
I've got a laundry type question.
Shoot.
Would you be able to get out ketchup?
Get out? Catch up? What do you want me to do?
Nothing. D. Oh, isn't that cute? I could lose a finger doing that. I've got a laundry type question.
Shoot.
Do you do alterations here?
Alterations? You mean change the numbers on your food stamps? You got some nerve.
I'm sorry. Bucket of mud. And it's mine. All mine. I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny.
It was stolen.
Taking it bowling was a dumb thing to do.
Eau de Mojo, the mystical aroma of voodoo captured in a delightful potpourri. Skink toes, ash to life, the uncremating cream, cat dewormer, wart remover, bat wax, fruit cocktail, in heavy syrup, spider lungs, golden tongue, the 5-day treatment plan that helps you talk to women, tender touch pirate powder, prevents stump chafing and eye patch rash. It looks like bound editions of Voodoo Quarterly. I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny.
I must have left it in my other pants.
Why'd you trade it for chocolate-covered ants?
I'm rich! I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny.
I dropped it in my grog and it melted.
Log welted it? Well, now that is a good excuse, but I can't give you your clothes without a claim ticket.
Thrifty dig, for the treasure hunter on a budget. I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny.
Mom threw it out when she cleaned my room.
What? You beat your mom with a broom? You should treat her better than that.
Things didn't get easy for you when you defeated LeChuck, did they? People only wanted more. You had to keep proving yourself over and over. The pressure kept mounting until you lost it all. Your fame, your fortune, the one you love.
Okay, that's enough. I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny.
I lost it while being keel-hauled.
Your dog got mauled? What does that have to do with a claim ticket?
Oh, never mind.
To make it work, you need to bring me some personal artifacts of the victim. One from each of the 4 basic voodoo groups. Something of the thread, something of the head, something of the body, and something of the dead.
Hey, that almost rhymes. I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny.
No, I don't have my claim ticket.
You don't have to shout at me. I can hear you. But I can't give you your clothes without a claim ticket.
Great recipes from the International House of Mojo, page 139. Aunt Helen's special voodoo doll mix. Something of the thread, something of the head, something of the body, and something of the dead. Oops, I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't. Do you think you could let me have this bucket?
No.
Please?
No.
Pretty please?
No.
Pretty please?
No.
The grave of the unknown cabin boy. The grave of the unknown pirate. The grave of the unknown drunk guy we found face down in his own vomit on the beach. Pretty please with sugar on top?
No.
Pretty please with sugar and a cherry?
No.
Pretty please with sugar, nuts, and a cherry?
No.
Pretty please with sugar, nuts, a cherry, and chocolate sprinkles?
No.
Powerful potions brings the dead back to life.
I could do lots of cool stuff with that. Well, that's enough voodoo for me. Bye. I really need it.
No.
I really need it.
No.
I really desperately need it.
No.
It's a matter of life and death.
No.
If you don't give it to me, I'll never speak to you again.
No.
Here lies daredevil Jim McDowell. Hand of steel, leg of wood. Jim took every risk he could. A life of action, that was Jim's. Too bad he ran out of limbs. No man commanded Jean-Louise, not on land and not on water. John did whatever he did please, until he kissed the gunner's daughter. There once was a girl named Carrie, who thought that she soon should marry. She went into town and flirted around. She didn't get wed, she got buried. Marco Largo Legrand, hell on sea or sand. The good news is, he's dead. The bad news is, he bred. I'll be your best friend.
No.
I'll be your best friend forever and ever.
No.
Oh, come on, be a pal.
Oh, all right.
This is creepy feeling. Ever tell you about the time I kicked LeChuck's butt?
Look, Guybrush, besides the fact that we'd all rather die than hear that story again.
Do you guys know any more piratey songs?
Okay, here's one about a pirate, his parrot, and a tragic day at sea.
You're not gonna sing Polly the Squawker lives in Davy Jones' locker, are you? You know that one always makes me cry.
Sorry, Bart.
Let me try one. Oh, 100 bottles of beer on the wall. 100 bottles of beer. You take one down, pass it around. 99 bottles of beer on the wall. Oh, 99 bottles of beer on the wall.
508.
508 bottles of beer. You take one down, pass it around. 507 bottles of beer on the wall. Oh, 507 bottles of beer on the wall. 507 bottles of beer. You take one down, pass it around.
4
bottles of beer on the wall. Oh, 4 bottles of beer on the wall. 4 bottles of beer. You take one down, pass it around.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh, I wasn't done.
Any marshmallows left?
Marshmallows? We don't have any marshmallows.
What's that white puffy thing on the end of your stick?
It's the stuffing for under my eye patch.
We're just sterilizing it.
We're pirates, Guybrush, not Girl Scouts.
Well, I'll see you salty dogs later.
That reminds me, do we have any weenies left?
Only sissies use maps.
Maps are very, very important.
Actually, I prefer to just stop and ask directions.
That's what Magellan thought. Ha ha ha! Sorry, cartographer joke. Hey, where's my monocle? I can't see a thing without me monocle. Where is that thing? I swear I put it right here.
Hey, how'd old Pegbiter get loose? I'd better go catch him before he catches somebody else.
I think I'm too clumsy to hold the stick and tie a knot at the same time. Cute little fella. I don't like to get naked in other men's rooms.
You're making me mad, Marty!
That's my name, don't wear it out.
Look, I want it free and I want it tonight!
Party tonight? Sure, I'll come.
I'm talking about getting my laundry!
Don't worry about me. I've been dry for 3 years.
I said I need it back tonight.
What? Yeah, we'll stay out all night.
This is useless.
Messy, messy, messy.
I'll see what we have ready for Mr. Legrand. I know it's here somewhere. I saw it a while ago. Now, where was it? Ah, here it comes.
Good thing this is a cold soup. Ugh, there's a rat swimming in it. I've never been much for rodent seasonings. Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Hey, how's the stew tonight?
Stew? Oh, gosh. We only serve gourmet chilled soups here. In fact, our new cook has been working all day on a very special vichyssoise. Let me go see how he's doing. How's the vichyssoise, Bernard?
Excellent, sir. Won't you have a taste?
I think I will. Oh my God! What kind of demented recipe book are you using? You're fired!
But, sir...
Out! Get out of my sight! This is the most disgusting, filthy mess I've ever seen in my life! Look at all the hair! And what's this stuff? How am I ever gonna get rid of this junk?
Nice April fresh scent.
Lago, Lago, yeah.
Hey, that looks just like him. Largo the Grand, you are a no-good, vicious two-bit thug. I command you to give me back my money and leave this island.
Ha! I already spent all your money.
Oh, well, I command you to leave this island. That'll teach you to mess with the slayer of the ghost pirate LeChuck.
What's that? You killed LeChuck?
As a matter of fact, I did. Quite an interesting story, actually.
The fortune teller said she did in LeChuck.
She did she? Does she have one of these?
Is that?
Yes, LeChuck's beard. Still alive and wriggling.
Let me see that. Boy, it is alive. We've been looking for a living piece of LeChuck for years. Now we can bring it back to life. Look out, world! The most fearsome pirate of all time will soon sail the seas again.
Whoops.
Where'd you want to go?
I'd just like to cruise aimlessly for a while.
Yeah?
Largo LeGrand will never bother you again.
Yeah. I heard Marty stuck a bunch of pins in his underwear or something. Drove him right out of town.
No, it was me.
You? What were you doing with Largo's underwear?
Well, no, never mind.
You're supposed to be cooking.
I went out for a swim. Largo LeGrand has left Scab Island for good.
Well, I guess all those laxatives I was slipping into his drinks finally got to him.
What?
Don't worry, I don't put him in all the drinks.
I wouldn't want to do that to an innocent monkey. Well, you guys can stop worrying about Largo. He's history.
Oh, really? He must have finally got that nasty letter I wrote.
You sure can write a mean letter, Fink.
I'd like to buy this map piece.
That's 6 million pieces of 8. Do you want it?
I can't afford that much.
Too bad.
Do you take credit?
Yeah, like you have one.
Hello there.
Sorry, son. Didn't have my horn out. Could you say that again? Oh, yes. Well, are you enjoying Mardi Gras?
Hey, if it's a party, I'm there.
Well, if it's a party you're looking for, I hear Governor Marley is having some super shindig up at her mansion.
Marley? Huh, that's funny. I used to date a Governor Marley.
Oh, sure. And I'll bet you helped her beat LeChuck, too.
Don't laugh, I've got the proof right here. In my pocket. Whoops.
Hey, kid, it's okay.
No, I'm on a treasure hunt.
What? They're doing a treasure hunt again this year? I can't believe they'd try that again after all the mishaps last time.
Dang, there goes all my fun. Excuse me. I'd like to rent a costume.
Our costumes are all gone, or on reserve. Sorry.
But you have tons of costumes.
They're all reserved and waiting to be picked up.
Why are your costumes so popular?
I'm the only costume shop in a 5-island radius. And besides, everybody who's anybody is going to the big Mardi Gras celebration at Governor Marley's mansion.
I'd really like to rent a costume.
Try us after Mardi Gras.
Marley? Huh, that's funny. I used to date a Governor Marley.
Oh, sure. And I'll bet you helped her beat LeChuck, too.
You're right. I'm lying. I'm so ashamed. I'd really, really like to rent a costume.
Look, if you don't have a reservation, you don't have a costume.
My fee is 6,000 pieces of 8.
Do you give credit? I need to rent a costume.
Sorry, can't help you.
I like to say we put the fun in funerals.
I'm looking for a good used coffin.
Amazing! When you first walked in here, I said, now there's a guy who needs a good used coffin. There happens to be an excellent deal right behind you. Let's go take a look-see. Now this here is the Cadillac of coffins. Look at all that leg room. There's room in there for Long John Silver himself. Here, let me get in and show you. Yes, a man can really rest in peace and comfort with one of these. Why should a man's coffin be any smaller than his bunk at sea? Can I show you anything else?
Actually, I'd just like to browse.
Sorry. Health regulations prohibit me from allowing uncertified persons free access to used interment paraphernalia.
Oh, shucks. I have to rent a costume.
I said I'm all out.
How rustic. No thanks. Only shiny pages left in the catalog. My life depends on renting a costume.
I said I'm all out.
Did I ask you about renting a costume yet?
Sorry, can't help you.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Aren't you Guybrush Threepwood?
No, my name is Smith. You must have me confused with someone else.
Smith, eh? That's an unusual name. Perhaps you have some identification?
Why, yes, Good heavens! My wallet's been stolen!
Of course it has, sir. You'd better come with me. Governor Fat would like a word with you.
I'm really very busy. Could we do this another time? Coming. I'm looking for a costume.
I said I'm all out.
Would you like to hear the story of the time I blew LeChuck's top?
Funny you should mention LeChuck, as he's the reason I brought you here.
Ah, you wanted to thank me for getting rid of him, huh? Well, no thanks are necessary. You see,
Perhaps you didn't kill him quite so thoroughly as you imagined. He looked perfectly healthy the last time I saw him.
Last time you saw him? Oh no, LeChuck's back.
I beg your pardon, did you say something?
Could I hide out here for a while?
You can hide out until LeChuck comes to pick you up. You see, he's put a sizable bounty on your head.
Oh?
A bounty I intend to collect.
Oh. I guess that bounty would buy a lot of bacon grease and pure fat, huh?
Why, you can figure it out while you wait in jail for LeChuck to pick you up. Take him away.
Yes, sir, Governor Fat. Come on, you little weasel.
I'll be back.
Come on.
Please rent me a costume.
I said I'm all out.
It's always really hard, to design these puzzle things where he's confined in one room. Because it's like everything on him, and you have to figure out how to do it, and all of the
And if
solutions.
it's too hard,
are,
you're stuck in a
you're
tiny room.
But if it's too easy, it's a gimme puzzle, and it's just not interesting.
There is something comforting about the fact that you can't go anywhere, so all your assets are right there. There is some way out. Like it's never
Unless
like,
you're playing a
oh,
Sierra
I didn't
game.
pick something
Then
up
you could
3
be in
rooms
there
away.
without
I've
the
got to go
thing
get
you
there.
Right, without the
Sierra.
pencil.
What a ferocious looking dog. Hello, little doggy. Slip it right into my pocket. They don't call me the Bone Master for nothing. A fine example of dieting gone horribly wrong. Hey, who's your tailor? He's not exactly my type. Mr. Guybrush Threepwood, arrested for infractions too numerous to list. Hey, that tickles! There's a banana in here, and an organ. This reminds me of a story about a farm girl and... No, never mind. Wanted, Guybrush Threepwood. Hey, that's me! For the murder of G.P. LeChuck. Also for the use of witchcraft on the person of Largo Legrand. The thievery of clothing and medically prescribed hair supplements for such witchcraft. Grave robbing. Trespassing. Larceny without a permit. Exceeding allowable FDA limit for rodent parts in Vichyssoise. Unauthorized exiting from a penal institution. And releasing a dangerous reptile in a populated area. Also wanted for questioning regarding the disappearance of prescription eyewear. Reward offered for information leading to the suspect's apprehension. Threepwood is to be considered armed and dangerous. Armed and dangerous? Right on! Want to hear a fantastic ghost story?
Shh! This is a library. Whisper! Now, what is it? You have a library card?
I must have left it in my other pants.
But you do have one.
Certainly.
I'll have to issue you a temporary card. I'll need some personal information. Name?
Guybrush Threepwood.
Address?
221B Baker Street.
Age.
21.
Occupation.
Pirate.
Vices.
Murder, arson, thievery, that sort of thing.
I see. All right, here's your temporary card. You may check books out of the library, but only 4 at a time.
That's about as many titles as I can remember anyhow. The time I blew up LeChuck. I'll have to remember that.
Excuse me. Aren't you Guybrush Threepwood?
No, my name is Kate Capsize. You must have me confused with someone else.
Kate, eh? That's an unusual name. Perhaps you have some identification.
My ID is on my ship. Wait here while I go and get it.
Nice try, Guybrush. I don't know how you got out of the jail, but I'm taking you back in. Hey, aren't you supposed to be in jail?
You must be confusing me with my cousin, Guybrush.
Oh, I see. The resemblance is uncanny.
Look behind you! A 3-headed monkey!
Really? I'd better fetch the cook.
Sleeping like a baby elephant. I'll knock.
What do you want, kid?
I'm selling these fine leather jackets. Sorry to bother you. Yoo-hoo. I'm Guybrush. You tried to sell me the minutes of a PTA meeting in the last game, claiming it was a map?
Map? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, really.
Why did you wake us up, Gorbush?
You again?
Have you ever heard the legend of the mighty Guybrush? Well, don't you want to hear it again? What are you guys doing up there?
We're performing.
That's right, performing. In our current work, we portray man's response to global environmental issues of a changing world.
What is it this time?
Open up! This is a raid!
Get lost!
How come you have to perform on that ledge?
To show the precarious nature of the situation, so to speak.
Right.
I think you're overlooking the potential symbolism to be gained by your closeness to the Earth.
You are starting to annoy me.
Who are you and what are you doing back there?
I'm Bruno, and that's none of your business. Get lost.
But...
All right, you got us. We're really up here because...
Well, we're afraid to come down.
What?
What's the word for it, Frank?
Terraformophobia?
It's the opposite of acrophobia. Something like orcophobia.
Fear of strange vegetables?
What?
What's the next winning number gonna be?
First, give me the password. You have to get it right 3 times. If this is 5, what's this?
Oh, I don't know, 1 million?
So you're a little smart mouth, huh? Well, forget it.
Comfortable looking chair. I may be a lazy guy, but carrying around my own place to sit is too much. What's the next winning number gonna be?
First, give me the password. If this is 1, what's this?
5?
No, it's 1. Watch again. If this is 1, what's this?
Are you trying to confuse me? Grog, please.
I'll need to see some ID for that.
Will you accept a temporary library card?
Let me see it. Is Guybrush a French name?
No, actually, it's a fictional name.
Watch again. If this is 2, what's this?
Rutabaga. I'll have Yellowbeard's baby.
Well, you can try, but I don't think nature's on your side.
Just give me the drink, please.
We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden triangle. We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden square. We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden pentagon. We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden circle.
Mix me up a blue whale.
Sorry, blender's not big enough.
We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden hexagon. We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden parallelogram. We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden octagon. We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden trapezoid.
Give me a bloody stump.
I can't. Chainsaw's out of gas.
Hilarious.
We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden rhombus. We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden dihedron. We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden ellipse. We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden dodecagon.
Here, let me show you. Sure. Try out the lid operation. See? This thing's bigger than my kitchen. You know, a person's coffin should reflect their station in life. I hear you knocking up there. That's solid oak you're hearing.
Nice finish.
Yes, it sure is nice in here.
I nailed them in there pretty good. Don't think I can get them out.
Hey, I think the lid's stuck. Excuse me, friend. Could you see if the clasp is closed on this thing?
Stan's Cozy Crypts. A place to spend eternity, not a fortune.
Hello? Is anybody out there?
We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden ovoid. We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden icosahedron. We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden cardioid. We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden torus.
Yoo-hoo!
It's locked.
Help! I can't get out of here! Okay, a joke's a joke, now get me out of here!
We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden limnoscate. We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden parallelepiped. We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden frustrum.
Open this coffin right now!
We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden helix. We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden oblate spheroid. We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden convex region. We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden elliptic hyperboloid.
Anybody?
We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden right circular conic cross section. We can't go there, man. That's the forbidden eccentric cylindrical projection.
I really am claustrophobic. Someone's going to pay for this.
Ash to Life, the uncremating cream. Now in a convenient powder.
I'd bust out of here, but the dang thing's built too well.
Phew, that was a close one. If I didn't have my flame-resistant apron on, I would have been killed.
Yep, close one all right. Say, about that big whoop deal.
Big whoop. I'll take that secret with me to my grave.
Oh, you have it with you? Great.
Well, if I had to be stuck in a coffin, at least it's the deluxe model.
What are you talking about?
Well, Rap, it's like this. You're dead.
Really is pretty roomy in here.
There is something I must do before I pass on.
Perfect plumps when cooked wiener technology?
Maybe I'll take a nap.
He's gonna be looking for me.
Yes.
He's gonna try to kill me.
Undoubtedly.
Can you just kill me now and get it over with?
You must try not to lose hope, Guybrush. There is a way out.
What is it?
You're doing it right now.
Fiddling with the change in my pocket?
I hope this thing's not airtight.
Your costume is right over here. Walk this way, please. Well, here it is. You'll surely be the talk of the party in this. Well, have fun and enjoy your costume.
What a beautiful dress. I don't want to wear this right now.
I'm not dead!
I had one like that when I was a kid. I think this one's my favorite. I wonder if I can rent this one.
I'm losing valuable business.
Great costume. I don't know what it is, but it sure is ugly. Neat. I had one like that when I was a kid. I wonder if I can rent this one. This is really nice.
Let me out! I need to go to the bathroom!
Do you have a costume?
I have my costume right here.
Better put it on.
Well, if you insist, but you'll have to try to restrain yourself.
Yoo-hoo!
Elaine Marley? From Melee Island?
Yep, the same heroic Elaine Marley who killed the ghost pirate LeChuck.
But I killed LeChuck.
Why would Governor Marley lie?
Revenge?
In your dreams.
Help!
Get a room. Can I see both of your IDs, please? Can I just squeeze by? Haven't you ever heard of mono? Nice doggy.
What's the matter there, Guybrush?
Nothing a big hug wouldn't cure. Man, she has shoulder pads and everything. I think I'm wearing enough women's clothes right now.
Who are you?
I'm selling these fine pink dresses.
Governor, I caught one of your party guests making off with your grandfather's map.
Another would-be treasure hunter, eh? Bring him in.
In here, Guybrush.
Guybrush? Guybrush Threepwood?
The one and only Sugar Bear.
Of all the parties and all the houses on all the islands of the Caribbean, he had to crash mine.
It's destiny, honey cakes.
Don't talk to me.
Snugglepuss.
Get lost.
Punky Doodle.
I'm warning you.
Pooper Duper.
Maybe I should go rake the back 40.
Look at us, together again. Boy, we haven't been like this since, well...
Since I quit my job and moved away without leaving a forwarding address?
Was that what happened? Gee, I thought...
Guybrush, can't you take a hint? We were a mistake. I thought we had an agreement.
Really is pretty roomy in here.
Whose bathtub did this ship come from?
Did you think that up all by yourself?
I've seen bigger ships in bottles.
Ha ha.
This ship is so small, the rats are leaving it humpbacked.
The guy who writes your lines is as funny as your tailor.
Please, baby, please, baby, please, baby, please, baby, please.
Yeah.
I stopped doing that knuckle cracking thing.
Spare me.
Still not afraid to use a lot of perfume, I see.
There goes any hope for a pleasant conversation.
Don't you like my new beard?
Give it up, Brush.
I've decided to let you come back to me.
So much for a pleasant attitude.
Do you have my red sweater? Can't find it anywhere.
Can't you take a hint?
Is it my imagination or have you gained weight?
I see you're charming as ever.
Gosh, you're cute when you're pretending to be mad.
And here I thought you were becoming a decent guy.
How's your sister? The really good-looking one?
Oh, it's going to be that way, is it?
I got a feeling someone needs a big, sloppy kiss. Ouch! That really hurts. Ooh, wait a minute. Something very strange is going on here. Do not attempt to adjust your set. Really? Great! What is it?
Well, we're going to give it to you in the form of a song.
Oh, okay.
Headphones connected to the rib bone. Rib bone's connected to the leg bone. Leg bone's connected to the hip bone. Hip bone's connected to the arm bone. The arm bone's connected to the head bone. The head bone's connected to the rib bone.
Wow, you're good.
Rib bone's connected to the leg bone. The leg bone's connected to the hip bone. Hip bone's connected to the arm bone.
I gotta write this down.
The arm bone's connected to the head bone. The head bone's connected to the rib bone. Rib bone's connected to the leg bone.
The rib bone's connected to the leg bone.
Yikes.
What is it? What's wrong? Why did you leave me again? It looks better, stronger, faster. It's a metronome with a banana on it. Hello, Mr. Monkey. Sir? Oh, well.
Yes. What do you want?
I'm selling these fine leather jackets. Please?
No.
Pretty please?
I said no.
Oh, my head. I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
So, you want a sword fight, do you? Sword fighting's for wimps, weenies, and sissies.
Giving up so easily? Wow, this game's a cinch. No house should be without one of these.
5 days and nights, Guybrush is forced to eat bat lungs and eel bladders to stay alive. Eventually, Guybrush and the rest of the slithering cargo are delivered to the very doorstep of the Caribbean's most fearsome villain, living or dead, the ghost pirate, LeChuck.
Have you lost weight? You look good.
Yes, I have. Thanks for noticing.
Just stopped by to say hi. Well, see ya.
What? You can't leave me in here!
Poor Wally. The map, Wally. What about the map?
Oh, LeChuck's got it, but who cares?
Who cares? Okay, stand back. I'm gonna bust down the door.
What are you, nuts? Go get the key.
There is no way, not even in an adventure game, that I'd be able to get all those locks open. That is one huge door. It's a little bitty door. Could you please stop that annoying swinging?
Sorry.
This is what is about to happen to you.
Can't we talk this thing out?
You see that candle over there? When it burns through that rope, the bag will fall on the bellows. When it is compressed, it will shoot a single lead bullet, which will ricochet off that pan, then off the shield behind me, bounce off that other shield, finally striking the green balloon. When it pops, it will cause that lever to fall, releasing that ratchet on the chain wheel, and sending you down into the pit of acid.
Gee,
Do you know what happens next?
Well...
Any questions?
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if it...
5 chords.
Have you ever tried conditioner on that beard?
No.
Who won the World Series in '56?
I'm growing tired of your stupid questions. Prepare to die.
He didn't say what he was going to do to me.
An Ottoman comes to mind. Could you please scratch my nose? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Bad feeling? LeChuck's got you hanging in chains over a pit of acid and all you've got is a bad feeling?
Gosh, I feel even worse when you yell at me.
Just leave me alone.
And yet here you are telling me all about it, looking very integrated indeed.
Yes, well, that is... Okay, so I embellished it a little for dramatic effect. Zoom in.
Do you want to try telling me what really happened?
Okay, as I was saying, We were hanging over the pit of acid. Death was so close I could smell his hairy armpits. Hey, Wally?
Yeah?
Where are we?
Good question.
Holy skunk sweat! Ouch! Lavender?
Nope.
Puce?
Nope.
Polly wants a cracker.
Pretty Polly. Magenta?
Nah.
Aquamarine?
Nope.
Ask your parents before calling.
Lucasfilm Games hint line. Chester speaking.
When is Swaddle gonna ship?
It's been out for some time now. Where have you been? Playing some frustrating graphic adventure?
Who thought up that dumb stump joke?
I am tired of hearing about that damn stump. Do you have any idea how many calls I get a day about that? Don't ask me about it again.
Cyan?
Nope.
Taupe?
Nah.
Why do adventure games cost so much?
Hey, I just work here.
What is the secret of Monkey Island?
Oh, I'm fed up with stupid questions like that. It's a surprise, okay?
Burnt sienna?
Nah.
Raw umber?
Nope.
Sepia?
Nope.
Mulberry?
Nope.
Periwinkle?
Nope.
Orchid?
Not exactly.
Turquoise?
Nope.
I'm lost in the Dinky Island jungle in Monkey 2.
Look, there are only 2 ways out of the room you're in. Figure it out, knucklehead.
Peach?
Not even close.
Plum?
Nope.
Aubergine?
Nope.
Teal?
Nah.
Mustard?
Not exactly.
Where do babies come from?
What are you, a pervert? What's wrong with you?
How much money have I spent talking to you?
75 cents a minute. You can ask your computer to work out the math for you.
I'm lost in the Dinky Island jungle in Monkey 2.
I told you, just walk off the edge of the screen. How hard could that be?
Thank you. You've been very helpful. Goodbye.
Yeah, sure.
Cabernet?
Nope.
Slate?
Nope.
Smoke?
Nah.
Brick?
Nope.
Coral?
Nope.
Chartreuse?
Nope.
Wisteria?
Nah.
That's the second biggest X I've ever seen. Cherry?
Nah.
Vanilla?
Nah.
Asparagus?
Not even close.
Cranberry?
Nah.
Sangria?
Not exactly.
Eggshell?
Not even close.
Driftwood?
Nope.
Will you help me now?
Anything to shut you up. That has to have been the longest story I ever heard. Oh dear.
Yeah? Just watch me.
Not so fast. Even if you were to escape, I would always be able to find you again. We are bound to one another.
Like dreadlocks? Sumac?
Not exactly.
Alpaca?
Nah.
Storm Gray?
Nope.
Tarragon?
Not even close.
Evening Haze?
Nah.
Sachet?
Not even close.
Venetian?
Not exactly.
Juniper?
Not exactly.
Drizzle?
Nope.
Or like brothers.
Huh?
I am your brother.
No. That's not true. That's impossible.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
No! Sweet potato?
Nope.
Bayou?
Not even close.
Manila?
Nope.
Macintosh Red?
Nope.
Mange?
Nah.
Shark Bite?
Not even close.
Sashimi Green?
Not even close.
Ebony?
Not exactly.
Ivory?
Nope.
And I brought a little surprise for you.
I don't suppose it's a LucasArts game.
No.
What's with the big, sharp, deadly-looking pin? Menthol?
Nope.
Salmon?
Not even close.
Sahara?
Nah.
Oxblood?
Not even close.
Khaki?
Nope.
Fuchsia?
Nah.
Robin's egg?
Nope.
Ash?
Nope.
Spice?
Nope.
It's my mom. Hi, Mom. What? All of them? I don't like loud noises. Ooh, a circus! I love a circus!
You don't know what kinds of murderers and ne'er-do-wells might be hanging around a place like this.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate. I don't have to worry about stuff like that.
Of course, dear. But please be careful.
Well, come on then. Let's go ride the madly rotating Buccaneer.
Yeah! Copper?
Nah.
Weathered pewter?
Not even close.
Vermilion?
Not exactly.
Metallic burgundy?
Not exactly.
Russet?
Nope.
Cadmium white?
Not exactly.
Cerulean?
Nope.
Phthalocyanide green?
Nope.
Deep purple?
Not even close.
Beryl?
Not exactly.
Hot pink?
Nah.
Oatmeal heather?
Nope.
All colors?
Exactly! Now, what has this experience taught you?
That philosophy isn't worth my time.
Are you still out there? Hello?